No, you said it was Immortals, Krakow 2017.
7 years then, yes.
If memory serves. Damn. That's still a while ago. And it only feels like yesterday. Let's see then. sAw on the T side, taking space outside immediately. With the smoke dribbled and creating a little waterfall down towards main. It gives them a lot of space to work with. Obviously, Henny is doing his due diligence, looking at the crossover at Hell, and will take Jerks' life. One player makes it down, and that is a fantastic shot back on that P250 from Story.
4 versus 4. And Arasdos is going on a little bit of a lurk round heaven, but there's no way that Imperial probably... I mean, I was going to say, I thought they would maybe consider this a little bit earlier. At the moment, they're not looking toward Hell. No way. Ooh, Materius could have a free frag here, but he can't convert. That is a great reaction from nowhere. Now, Decency has a chance to maybe do some work from that double door position. Only has to get some damage and has to fall away, but there's no way again. There goes Arasdos, and 4 versus 2. Smoke for Vinny still in play to waste even more time, even if that becomes a risk, which I don't even think it will be, unless the AWPer with the P250 sits so often, but only one this time. Now it's all down to Roman. Needs this kill. It's a bit whiffy, and sadly, it won't come through. Imperial take the CT pistol to start off Nuke. Drops coming through, gives them pretty decent weaponry to work with. Henny has a chance over the top of the outside smokes, and that's what we want to see from him. Taking those picks, taking that initiative, going for it on those sort of frags, and that is a lovely opening from him. Ujerk's down.
Look at this, though. Again, as we're talking about the sort of adjustments that Imperial are making on their CT side, they have brought No Way down to support Henny immediately, but Vinny's not immediately certain that this is going to be the final point of approach. We can see on the minimap that it will be. And Henny, close range, deals with Story, fires off a no-scope just in case there's another play around the corner. Henny is hitting everything. Exactly what Imperial needed. Rostov's thrown into a 1-on-5, and whilst he's been good this Pro League, that will take something special. Very clean shots from Henny, off the mark early. Mark Imperial a third.
Shouting as well from Imperial as well. They're getting loud.
Imperial trying to use the same grenades, but Henny's not over towards Heaven this time. He's in ramp, and he can potentially lock off Jerks. Jerks will be the victim again of another first death here if he walks into the scope. And he's about to challenge it. That's exactly what happens. Great trade by Rostos, and that was the bomb as well.
Rostos, that's the kind of frags. All the lineup here for Phelps, though. That's beautiful. Story and Materials will both go down now. No Way has a chance to deliver, but Arastos takes his kill. And Phelps, of course, has been spotted in mini. Can't complete this one. It's a 2 versus 2, and he actually goes back in for more, does Phelps. He doesn't wait for Senti's rotation, and Roman spins on the top to take it down. Wow. Any of these close range angles, we saw Rops really bring it into the fray and some big events in the arenas, even on pistol rounds. It's possible, and of course, this isn't the update. We don't get a kill reward for it, but it could change the round. There's one, and No Way is close as well. Don't tell me he gets a second. No, it's a good clear by Arasdos this time. He plays a longer range angle, and he'll deal with Vinny as well. Nicely done, but the M4s are still here to fight. Phelps finds one before he's put down by Roman, and Descenti still wants to fight for this. Roman, though, has a perfect angle, and yes, Henny now last player from the Heaven ladder. Roman is still keeping an eye on it. Big swing from Henny, but Roman gets another, and one of the two veterans of the team, Materius and Roman.
Here he is. Come on, Phelps. Get aggressive this time. Materius. Well, he's already crossing, and he's going to clear. Phelps not ready. And Materius makes sure he leaves no stone unturned. And now he can walk in towards main. At the same time, the contact is coming out A, but the defenders are doing a fantastic job. There's that trade. It's a 3-on-3, and No Way. He's getting a little bit lost in the sauce, and Rostos puts him out his misery.
It's awkward, and Roman is still lurking here. So much impact from Roman in this game so far. He does so much damage. Easily completes the kill. He didn't see Henny cross, so at least that's a freebie for Henny. And he gets an AK upgrade, but bombed down, 1 versus 2. Sure, he's healthy, but he has no kit. And unless he gets gifted a kill by either Story or Arasdos in the next few seconds, which is definitely not going to happen, this will be a save for Henny.
Decency needs to be really careful, and yeah, he doesn't know. So this contact will be taken right here. Roman is gonna clear the box, surely. Surely, Roman, you clear the box. Well, at least he knows now. Immediate trade. It's Jerks that's the sacrificial lamb. But the Orgs are...
Oh, door is open. Blown open. No way. Oh, the dink on Materis. That's so frustrating. But of course, body is seen first.
Imperial are now ahead of this.
So he can get a clean spray even when that dink is hit. I think Phelps might have just got spooked by a dead body there. Materis on this close range angle. Good reaction. 2 versus 2, but kitless again are Imperial. And Story is posted up with the AWP. Arasdos low in the corner. And Imperial, they know they're without a kit, and because of that, look where they're going. Even though it's a 2v2, they're backing away and saving the AK and the M4. It's the boring option, but it's the right one.
Terrorists win.
For the other two players, Story taking the first contact. Player left at dark on low HP is set to be the closer, but not even
been so close for them.
7 rounds on the team side.
Oh, what a reaction!
Timing, or it feels like a while here.
Oh, missed the timing, unfortunately.
Comfort in a map.
Story, he got caught by it, but still got the kill.
Timing.
So, Ned coming over the top. Materis finds Vinny. Story still finds one more, and the FAMAS is struggling. This is fantastic from sAw. This is the kind of nuke we expected from them. It's kind of nuke we know they can put forth, especially on the offense. Now, Nowhere's in a 1 versus 4. And they know exactly where he is. Already Roman is toward heaven. Any swing from main should get caught in a matter of seconds. It'll be in the open for Roman to peek in a moment. He'll fight outside. sAw know this. Trying to catch one more, but then Story still in that after position.
They're being given a lot of respect, and Story just shows off his AWP capabilities in this round. But bar the one sort of microaggression, I'd say, from Phelps, where he was over towards Red Room, we haven't really seen Imperial take any sort of initiative in the early stages. They're allowing sAw this room to work with. They're relying on their players being impactful late round. Materis has just found no way through the smoke, and as I talk about aggression, well, one element of it immediately gets punished. Vicenti's hoping hack players through the smoke, hoping that his spam will connect for at least damage at the bare minimum, but nothing is found whatsoever. Finally, the bullets start to sing out and rain true. It doesn't matter. He gets 2 dinks and Jerks takes his head clean off.
Every position he's in seems to be super impactful. I know it's only 8 and 9 KD, but all those 8 kills have felt super important, especially as some of the openers as well. And Phelps, I mean, the bomb's down. It's the last round of the half. You've got to go for this one, boys. But I think they know. The worst part is they'll just be rotating into the blender. Vinny pushes forward. 3 players are holding the angle. There's the lurk of Materis dealing with Phelps beautifully, and Henny can't do a thing. It's 9 on team side of nuke for sAw. Incredibly impressive.
What a scary prospect that is as well. So Imperial, they want to set the pace. They want to accelerate. And Arasdos lands on his head. But no kill can be found. What on earth have I just seen?
Goomba stomped. Goomba stomped by Imperial. It can happen with that top hut play. And, well, no holds barred on the pistol for Imperial. Straight up rush. And 1 kill each for No Way. Phelps and Decency. Beautifully done. And Materis and you Jerks trying to look for some kills on the exit. Already a double goosh, though, from Phelps. Dear me. Pretty ridiculous. Materis trying to save his Kevlar in CT spawn. It's a rough one. We saw this angle played earlier by Madden to great success, and actually, he does enough damage to Phelps to make him go down to the bomb, but...
With Vinny trying to get the long-range gunfights underway here, Roman will have to give this a little bit of a look in, but the P250 bests the AK.
This makes it interesting now. If Imperial want to path back into this game, these are the rounds you can't afford to lose. But they are so hard to overcome, aren't they? Vinny, up close. There are about to be 2 players peeking him. And there was no way Vinny was getting out of that one. ESL is trying his best to trade, but sort of falling away with the advantage. All 3 have gone back toward ramp. And even though Imperial had a path toward the heaven position, they're actually choosing to face ramp instead. No way's on 1 HP after dealing with Materis. Henny finds one, but there goes the other. And it's Henny now in a 1v.
It's a really good setup there from sAw, because it felt like Vinny had the presence of mind to clear that close corner in towards hell. Under heaven is where Jerks lay in wait, but Story swinging at the perfect moment created a little bit of breathing room. So here come the smokes. And immediately there's one deployed on the bomb site just in case there's going to be any incendiaries. So that creates a little bit of room to play with for Roman, but Rostos already overwhelmed. How many can Roman find from the back of the bomb site? Split in 2 minds, but he still finds 2. That's essential, and it keeps sAw afloat in this round.
Really well done from Roman. 3 versus 2. The M4 may have been picked up, but it can be ever harder to do work with it. And now he's in a clutch. Ammunition low. Yeah. Looks like they are preparing a similar fast strategy toward A. It can be the best option with this weaponry. And maybe they have a second chance at it. But once again, Arasdos plays it nicely. And he's got this smoke to play around that we saw before already. Story finds Henny. Roman will find Phelps. They're falling like dominoes. And it is a very dominant pick from sAw. They'll take Nuke and put Imperial 1 map.
They want to force Anubis. They need to get there. But for sAw, it's all about limit testing. It's pushing the limits as well. Out of Imperial, 2 kills immediately, but Phelps answers back with a rebuttal. This is so chaotic. There are trades back and forth, and the defense is split. Roman's getting aggressive, but no way can't hit the shots.
Impactful to lock them out here. In comes that smoke, and the plant will go down behind the fountain pillar. Reposition. Now the double retake through Banana will come through for sAw. Straight through the smoke immediately. What a shot from Jerks. And now No Way is put into a clutch. Toward quad, they spotted him out, but Jerks hits that one too. And that looked like a very tough pistol to recover, but they figured out that A was clear, got themselves toward Banana quickly, and managed to deal with the last 2. Well done.
What a weird pistol round to kick off Inferno. The fact that they're basically following in each other's footsteps all the way around the map.
But right now, even though he's got some contact to come in from long, obviously having to be pretty careful with it, and that's actually going to walk right into the mixer. Essentially may find Story. It drops down, and Arasdos seems to know what's going on. The Tech 9 of Henny is actually still hiding in the mid-cubby there, waiting for a banana push. Could get an instant dink, but no. The drop into Mexico now for Roman is actually going to throw off his crosshair, and plays it really well in the end there. Roman and Materis, all those years of experience on this team. The bomb may be down on A, and there may be no kit on sAw. They've got a 3 versus 2. Phelps, what can he do? 76 health coming in from Boiler. The perfect timing lurk. They're having to hurry up, but he's only the last one left now. These are 1 versus 3. They're going to double swing, and they take the instant headshot, and the defuse will come through in plenty of time. 2 more from Jerks. More impact from sAw.
Yeah, that's really well handled by sAw, because Imperial are trying to create chaos.
Yeah, exactly. May look weird that Vinny has a Glock and Kevlar, but it's just in case one of the pistols or rifles gets stopped, and there you go. He immediately has a chance to switch to one as the Molotov swings, but then Roman just puts him down through the smoke anyway. 2 more kills for Roman to get off the board on Inferno. Essentially, he's actually quite close up in the apartments here. To be wary of that. Being looked for now by Arasdos. Back and forth, but stay in the corner. Roman, ready for another player to come through, and helped up by Jerks. There is that kill from the Sentry that I mentioned. Could be a possibility, but there's still another player here. Materis will go down. Has a chance to smoke off long, Molly Library, and switch to the M4. Henny, unfortunately for him, though, has got the bomb, so has to go the long way round apartments to get this onto the site. And there's going to be a lot of time wasted here. This smoke, hopefully for Imperial's sake, will still stay up, and yes, it will, just as he jumps down onto the site. We'll get it planted on the site, behind the mid-box. And this is not beyond the realms of possibility for Imperial.
No, it's not indeed. Flashbang forwards, and there you go. The Sentry's finding everyone. Would need the ace to take this away from Story. But Story finds the angle. He doesn't anticipate every single player from sAw rotating forward. So yet again, it's another retake, and it's another success story. Will at least give information to both parties. And whilst all this is going on, Imperial have got really good spacing towards top banana. Henny finds Jerks, but the molly will force him into the fight. Missed shot. Roman is given the opportunity, and now he needs to just stay tucked. Story with the flashes, but misses the mark. No way, he needs to try and close Roman down, and Roman's just waiting patiently. The flashbang support network not in quick enough pursuit. 30 seconds left. Vinny has B, and that's where the bomb will decide to make its mark. But rotations are already here.
It was those double swings, the deep utility. Imperial will ignore it for now and take that chip damage to get banana control. And Henny doesn't even give a damn. He's straight through it all. Ujerk's not expecting that. That's the Henny we want to see. Looks like Imperial are going into the three-man stack right now. So I have a good chance in this one. Story on the line, boosted up on the Cold Zera box, and Materis to support towards short. In comes the flashes. That's a great entry. The Materis can do the work. Look at the damage done to Vinny as well. That's a fantastic shot by No Way, though. That could seal it. Materis is trying his damnedest, but he knows that he had to somehow get 2 more kills. That just was not going to happen. Roman was too far away to help out. And this is some great pack play from Imperial. They're in this series now. Finally, it feels like.
Great flash as well, just to get them from Moto to the bomb site. Completely blind Story. He can't see anything, and it felt like he had a number of players ready and waiting to get churned up by the A1S after the previous damage he did with the grenade. Now it's up to Roman just to save and hold on to this AK, which he will manage. Imperial are way too far away, but they won't care. 4th round collected, and it's just this space taking coming in at the beginning of the round, and sAw, they're going to need to adjust. It's a similar story to what we saw out of Imperial on Nuke.
One of the apartments defaulters just going straight for the wallbang on the balcony. We've been very, very common for sAw to use that setup, and they would have done their homework, Imperial, for sure. Story below, Arosdos above, flash coming through, and our lovely kill for Story. He actually still doubles up from that position, and he has a chance to do more from this too. Arosdos didn't actually get any this time. Phelps towards long, he's been tagged by Roman. That incendiary will push him further wide and actually burns him to a crisp. Nice little change up from sAw, and Story with a lovely individual round from him. Until then, could get sAw within 1 again. It's a long shot for Henny, and Roman should be in front of this rotation. You'll hear it coming. No smoke available. Swing for the Tech 9. Ooh, that was an instant headshot, then you never know. But Roman takes it, and sAw find their 4th. Nade will blow open the smoke, and timing actually almost goes sAw's way, but it still might. Oh my goodness, how is Henny alive? He still finds the trade. That is scandalous. And they've seen him Is Henny going to clear it properly? He is. Oh, head spotted. Only attacked through the sandbags, but No Way takes it. 4v3 for Imperial, and our Story has it all to do on the site. 30 seconds. Imperial will certainly be choosing B. A flash over the top, and Story is ready to pop straight through it. What can he do? Oh, a leg shot on Phelps. That could still change the round, though. He's really squishy, and Materis takes it through the smoke. But Story will go down, and now Bomb will go down as well for Imperial. Materis finds another. And Arosdos has a full belt of utility on this rotation, and they both have kits as well. A boost toward the flower bed as well can come through. Arosdos can even use his utility from up there if he wants to. That's exactly what he'll do. But Henny, lovely peek on the timing. Now it's all down to him and Arosdos. 1 versus 1. Henny goes for the swing. He tries to take the initiative, but the fake footsteps from Arosdos catches him off guard. And sAw even up at 5 apiece.
5 rounds each. Deep smoke down middle. Allows them utility as well. And Imperial have been doing this a lot. Just flashing through, disrespecting the util. Phelps finds the opener onto Materis immediately. Gotta hit his shots. Flashbangs going over the top means that Story will need to fall back off the angle, but he'll scream to his teammates that he needs help. He needs rotates immediately because Imperial are not slowing down. In fact, they're just completely accelerating. No Way might even be ahead of him, and he is. Jerks through the smoke will find one, but then dealt with by yet again that man. Oh, how many spam kills are there going to be in this round, though? And Arosdos is aware that there could be a lurk. 10 seconds left. Guys, you've got to put the bomb down. And it finally is being planted, but a 2-on-2. And it's Arosdos yet again with all his util.
Again, yeah, he's done such a superb job of keeping hold of it. And at least sAw keeping some spare overall to go for these retakes. Can they do it again? This is a nice little setup for Imperial this time. No Way and Phelps playing a double hold. Oh, and this time, even with the kits, they're out of util. sAw aside, it's the last round of the half coming in next. We've both got $1,400. If we save, we can drop something. And they actually decide that route.
Terrorists win.
I think as soon as the nade blows open the smoke for Arosdos and he doesn't see anything, he realizes that they're just tucked in the corners. It's so difficult to try and retake. Roman this time gets the best of an Imperial player progressing through a smoke.
Oh, hello.
No Way. Okay. Everyone else. So this smoke will land in towards library. He'll do the A-Wrap smokes, which will keep the players rooted at long, and Arosdos is going to be completely isolated. There is that flash, but it's Arosdos standing tall, dodges it at the first instance, but immediately traded, and Phelps eviscerates Materis. A 3-on-2, and you've still got Henny that's lurking in apps.
Oh, that was so clean from Phelps.
Has been planted.
Story and Jerks. This is a borderline impossible retake. It's Inferno after all, of course. Only 1 incendiary, no defuse kit. Henny's still lurking around, like you mentioned. It's a good clear from Story. And of course, Phelps and No Way aren't exactly full health. There's still a chance in this one. They're actually forcing him into the open brilliantly. But No Way hits a huge headshot. A jump spot on Jerks. That was dangerous. But he's walked into the Molotov. It's spread a tiny little bit. And you Jerks will get the defuse. Well, that could be a lifeline for sAw. It's 6-6 at half. Imperial trying it again, obviously trying to bait in the sandbags player that they won't check that third. It's definitely a risk. Very easily pre-fireable, of course, that angle. It looks like we are set for an apps pop. We're out of utility. They can be running straight in. And the fact there's no flash lets Phelps have free reign of the position. And now the last 3 players coming in towards short are just going to get eaten up by the looks of it. Essentially finds Materis. There's a bit of a smoke battle coming in here. Story actually has got behind Essentially. Hang on a moment. But no, the quick flank from short is significant. And now Ujerks has to somehow bait for 3 kills. Jiggle the angle and eventually run down by No Way. Good recovery from No Way. We were speaking about it, of course, at the half-time. They'll be very disappointed they lost 2.
Force buy for sAw. Bomb you just see gets thrown at the bottom right of the camera. No Way. Now it's his turn to lay down lead all the way through these smokes. Great flash. sAw. Oh, they're running him down. Jerks gets the first. Hang on a second. It's just Vinny on an MP7.
Oh, there's not much he can do with this. He's got help from Phelps. All right, that's fine. And the damage is significant because Arasdos has gone down and Materius is down to 21. He drops the picked up M4 over to Story. We saw Story win a ridiculous clutch the other day against 3D Max when he only had a P215 and a recovered M4. That was on the A site, though. I think this is a lot harder situation. Phelps will be boosted up once again. The fact they're kitless could prove to be a problem, though. Hang on a moment. Story, he'll get dinked up. He's still in play, but...
Accelerating. Instead, he gets help.
Oh, he's so far up long. Phelps might just go flick through this smoke. It's with a flash. But Story...
Oh.
takes the kill. Oh, we're body blocking in the smoke. Does he? No. He's bypassed Vinny. This should be a free kill. He actually finds no way first. And Vinny gets past the angle, but it shouldn't matter. The trades come through. And Vinny, even though he will eventually somehow find that frag, the nade comes flying in from Jerks.
Just creating opportunities for himself by walking through that smoke. The fact they didn't collide with each other is everything. And now saw their reward. Just pistols for Imperial. Their chance to retake the lead. And that's a great find of a Rosdos on towards Phelps.
He's two of them a little bit squishier already. No Kevlar in play, no upgraded pistols. Just a crossfire. USP spotted. Dink taken. But that shouldn't be too much to worry about. There are still only 3 more to find. There's still only 3 more to find. There are still only 3 more to find. Ooh. Henny last alive. AK picked up and Story gets out of there.
I'm trembling. Oh, shiver me timbers, Imperial. That's... They walked into the stack. You reassured me it would be fine. I guess it is in the net overall outcome in the round.
It is. It is.
And he's never going for this with no armor.
That's huge for sAw. And Imperial need to battle the hard way.
Caught with nades out. That's not ideal. At least Vinny will trade, but now he needs to get out of dodge. And now he needs to support as well. Phelps will make his way through, but it's the space that sAw wanted towards the top of Banana. Now that can be a threat for the rest of the round. And Story looks to take space elsewhere. Around the corner, Jerks, sure. Why not? The contact play reaps the success. And Vinny has now lost both of his pals on B.
Yeah, and the worst part is for Imperial, of course, they know Vinny got that kill on Banana, the recovery frag, and Phelps has just gone down, so they know there's one more B, and likely only that one more. And look where Story has positioned himself. It's a bit of a weird one, because sAw are going into the 2 defenders on A unless they split B. They got time to do that. But they are looking like they're committing to A. Henny's got a chance on this one. There goes Arasdos. And he'll try and smoke himself off in pit as well, even though there's mollies to come in. Desenshi, again, playing quite defensive in pit, but this time he peaks on a good timing. 3 versus 2 for Imperial. It switched round, and it does force sAw all the way back to B and into Vinny. And Story's actually wandering toward Banana right now. Vinny's got fantastic timing. He easily finds one and the second.
They've held their utility a lot, though.
Yes, you're right. And Jerks may spot this actually himself. No way. Hack 10 goes jumping in, and now they know where the 2 are on B. But they will take their frag on Phelps on A. This is now big for the pit player in Henny. He's got the AWP. This is so awkward to be the pit player with the AWP. Essentially gets 1, and Arasdos will run him down. 3 versus 2, 7 seconds. They're scrambling for the bomb, but they've got it in time. And the plot will come through in time. And No Way and Vinny, I feel like you kind of have to go for this because you were giving up match points to sAw otherwise. You've both got kits, will they?
Feels like it. They're getting in position. Nowhere's going to get close to Moto. Vinny's going to come through balcony. No smokes. Both kits, but not enough utilities to disrupt. You can't get a Rostos to move out of his position. You can't make this crossfire become disjointed. And the bomb is ticking down so low already. There's no time for this. Unless you find the kills instantaneously, they're going to give it a go. But already damaged, battered and bruised. In go these players, but down they fall immediately. Everyone. Feels like they're going to fight for long again. Tech9s can be a little bit of a nuisance up close. Well-timed incendiary, and Henny round the corner. Deals with Roman. Phelps starts the trickle-down effect onto Mutiris. 5 on 3. Overtime feels like it might be locked in. Because where do you go if you're sAw?
Yeah.
Maybe a run boost up towards the balcony? Oh, not quite. And he says, thank you very much. This surely has OT written all over it. And it's all but confirmed now. Rosdar subjected to 50 seconds in the apartments. The bomb is in no man's land over at short. And with no armor, as you pointed out, and a Tech9, it's once again sAw going the entire distance and not being able to close a map, at least for now. Money issues will not be a problem.
It's a lovely shot, but it's not going to be a second. And Imperial, it's crazy, isn't it, how it works? I said...
And the Orcs are about to butt heads.
The battle. Henny versus Story. Oh, no way. He's got utility out. And Henny has to do the heavy lifting now. We'll get one on strafe away, but obviously makes noise in the water, so Story will know his exact rotation. It's not toward the coffins, at least for now. But he could have changed by this point, so they will have to still figure Henny out. He's playing toward Dark, and he's the only man that can stop sAw right now. He swings for one more, that's fair, but it's a 3 versus 3. And they should be able to cross for the plant. Mutiris will get it down behind the fountain. Now the rotate can come through from Imperial. The only bit of utility they have is Dissenshi on the Incendiary and Flash. 2 toward Ruins. In comes that Molly. In comes the Flash over the top. Dissenshi actually waiting for the possibility of a smoke push, and Mutiris is actually doing exactly that. But what a reaction that is! Damage is so significant though, and Arrowsdos and Story must be in pole position here. There's one for Arrowsdos. He goes for the full spray transfer. He can't take it, but Story does for him. 13-12 for sAw. Roman flashing himself into top mid. Phelps on the angle. That flash is so good, but everyone's blind. Goodness me. Phelps is the man to get his vision back first. And Roman will drop. And Henny will find Arrowsdos. I get the impression this overtime might have some legs to it. Back and forth. This game has continued to go. Imperial battling for their life, and Jerks has been taken down to 14 HP with a little bit of a smoke spam by Phelps as well. Henny even going on top of default to find Mutiris. Bold, but exciting, and he might even do it again here. He's going to double up. That's disgusting from Henny. Triple kill, and Jerks, 14 HP, 1 versus 5. Not happening. It's 13 rounds apiece coming in for sure. Wow. What a time for Henny to do that.
Dare I say vintage Henny. Whenever I think of Henny on the AWP, it's always on this A-bomb site on Inferno.
Oh, Jerks. It's a scary position to be. That's why he's sort of jiggling left and right, waiting for utility to come through and then go for the swing. He has been allowed to get to top banana here. Henny's going to have to be ready for this one. Crosshair pointed down to the right level, but the flash is spot on. And Mutiris sets up Jerks to remove Henny from the equation. Dissenshi, of course, really low from earlier on. He gets his one, but he somehow needs to find one more. He's going to be naded back and forth here. Has to push forward off the back of it, and Jerks will take that every day of the week. 4 versus 3 for sAw. Imperial needs some smoke spams to get back into this round, and I don't think it's going to happen.
Look at Rosdos as well. I mean, he's so far removed, but he's cutting off the rotations to Banana, so the off-blunt can be frontal-facing. For sAw, they can just stare at Church, at CT. And the flashbang's great, but the numbers are in play now for the Portuguese squad. Phelps has a peek down Banana, doesn't see anything, but the timing...
What?
Actually, he swaps back. A 2-on-2 Story, now stuck in oranges, but he finds the shot, and that's where Jerk steps in as well for another headshot. He opens the round, and he closes it.
And sAw once again are 2 away. First to 16, global offensive fashion. Roman going aggressive. Damage done to both Nowhere and Vinny, and the HEs come firing their way through.
Wow.
Vinny doesn't know where to jump to get away. He only just will. Yeah, ouch.
Story's trying to get ahead of the smoke. Just trying to see if there's anyone he can take away before his vision's obscured. Rostos in pit. Oh, already spotted by Phelps. And there is still this player in towards the balcony to contend with. Imperial got a lot of space here. They don't need to commit into this bomb site, and the bomb is still very much deeply embedded in towards spawn. That'll be picked up by Vinny, but that allows Story back on the angle, and a Rosdos in from the balcony. This is falling apart from Imperial, and it's once again going to have to be a 2v5 or bust.
Yeah, and with Vinny so low, they may have another smoke on Henny, but Roman is have all this in the palm of his hand, you would think. Rotations from sAw are already in place. They're trying to go quietly about it, but this is so difficult to find. It's going to have to be all down to Henny. Roman will then swing, and they had no idea that he was still toward the back of the site, and he gets both perfectly. Calm, collected work from Roman.
Sort of gunfights to make sure that Imperial can never find a way back in. There's never a stabilization point. So now it's just route 1. It is straight up B. Everyone's blinded. No way deals with Jerks and even escapes around the half wall.
Yeah, around the half wall, back behind the smoke. Roman couldn't catch him. He was so blind. Now he's playing up really, really close. Has to react quickly, and he does, but runs straight back into the Molotov. Doesn't realize how low he is. Oh, the nerve. Can they find a way to get himself back into this and stay alive? Send us to what would be round 30. Materis, he gets one and he falls down. But that's his most he could possibly do. Good trade from Phelps. They even faked the plant to make doubly sure there's no one else on the site. And the Story, Arasdos rotation is a long way away.
Look at the util, though. There's still a world in which they can get this going. You could smoke off Banana, you could molly in towards quad box, in towards dark. There's options here. A break on the smoke, maybe set up for a Rosdos and Story on the AWP, but no one is peeking out of Imperial. They're laying down fire in towards CT, and it works out perfectly. A Rosdos and Story have found one apiece anyway. Time extinguishing. Going so low, Story's just sticking it. He's calling the bluff. Henny's through the smoke. And he keeps Imperial alive for a guaranteed one more.
Oh, Phelps is doing it again. We saw this in regulation. A flash through that bottom mid smoke. And he's taken so much damage to that Molotov, though. And he's doing more. What? No way, Henny. Not like this.
And look at this double long setup. The flashbangs are good, but Materis doesn't fully commit to the swing. sAw are playing patient. They want to make sure that Imperial are done.
Oh, and it could be here and now for sAw. Are they finally going to win in overtime in this tournament? Are they finally going to win a series? So many close games, especially the one against 3D Max. And now, no way, Phelps and Vinny. We're left with a run boost to try and fake out the AWP Story. They're trying their best. Oh my goodness, it's so scary. He gets caught on the edge of the site before he falls back. And Vinny will work his way forward. Pack-based mentality, try and hit the entries, but I don't think it's going to happen. Roman finds one, Story finds the other. It's all down to No Way. And he is so incredibly stuck. It'll be an easy win in the end for sAw. It is 2 maps, but that was a fight and a half on Inferno.